guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the weirdest optical illusions in Madden 24. Because yes, when you look at this right here, you might say, where the heck are you, bro? Are you in the Las Vegas Raiders Stadium with no crowd? Or are you in a SeaWorld exhibit and a gigantic great white shark is about to swallow down what looks like a bunch of NFL players? So, yeah, this obviously is an optical illusion, right? The point of optical illusions is at different angles, they look like they could be potentially a real thing. And today we're going to be looking at a couple of different ones today. But as you go around, you can see the optical illusion kind of starts to fade away. And now it just looks like, you know, potentially you have a bunch of players playing football in a shark's mouth, right? So, definitely very interestingly weird. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it's different, right? And then again, if I go ahead and go on the field here, you can see it looks very, very weird once you get on the field and you start playing, because the optical illusion is from the sky, man. That's where the real crazy stuff is. And again, like I said, guys, this is only the first optical illusion we're looking at this video. We're going to get crazier and crazier and crazier, and I promise you will not predict the last one we do. So again, like I said, just kind of taking a look at this from a aerial shot here. We have, of course, the best thing about this optical illusion, in my opinion, the funnest thing, is that the ground is slowly breaking apart. And wait, what's those? Oh, those are the outside markers. Okay, so the ground is slowly breaking apart. The water comes out of nowhere. The shark, the great white shark, literally swallows up everyone. And honestly, I think the best way I could make this optical illusion even better, and now I'm thinking about it now in my head, is you could make this all water, like the sides here, and that might look a tad bit better. But overall wise, for the first one we have here, I think it's a good start, right? This is a good start. So let's go ahead and go into number 2 with our second optical illusion. Alright guys, so our next one we have here is another optical illusion. When looking at it from a far point of view away, we can see that it looks kind of like a space void underneath of the ground, kind of breaking away and slowly dissolving around us. Again, like I said before, as always, if we look at it at this angle, then it looks less like that. Because now we can actually see the correct angle and be like, this is, not exactly what I think of it as being a, you know, cliff falling or someone falling here. This is more like, again, just a optical illusion, as they would call it. Now, let me go ahead and get this angle right here. So, again, like I said, from different angles, it's going to look better. From different angles, it's going to look worse. So, the first angle we had here. Again, once you see the optical illusion, that's when you're like, wow, this is definitely not... It's definitely fake. But then when you look at this angle, and when you first look at it, you're like, wow, that's actually a crazy... I don't know what's going on in the field here, but I'm happy that I'm in the bleachers here and not on the field. Although I think eventually the stadium would collapse if there was a void like this. So again, like I said, now we got this. And on the field, it looks pretty L take here on the field. I'm not gonna lie to you. It always looks bad when the optical illusions are in the field. Because you kind of get the general gist of, wow, this does not look good once you're actually on the field. Alright, second down and 10 here. And we're going to run a pass play here. Also, ironically enough, there's no out of bounds. So, as you can see, if we go ahead and run a play here, and I'm going to try to get out of bounds, but Madden, for some reason, these players are crazy. It feels like they're a lot faster than normal. But yeah, so there's no out of bounds, so I could technically keep running out of bounds, and we'll see, and there's no out of bounds, technically. But let's go ahead and go on to the next one, guys. 1 second. Alright, so our next one we have here is a little bit of an interesting one. So kind of staying on that whole, you know, the ground is breaking away theme here. And then we have, of course, the city underneath here. It looks kind of like New York City, to be honest. But this one, not really that bad. I'll be honest with you, I think this one, again, depending on the angle, really is either good or bad. So like a top-down angle, this one is perfect. right? So if you're looking for like above the roof, you know, kind of into the glass roof and looking straight down, this looks amazing. But of course, once you get a little closer, you get different angles. This is when this one does kind of fail. And to be honest, most optical illusions, they do fail when you don't see them from the correct angle, right? So again, like I said, it's all about those whole aspect of like, well, if you don't see it from the correct angle, you're gonna have to deal with, it being an absolute flop. But I'm gonna give this one like a 6 out of 10, to be honest. I don't think it's a bad optical illusion. It's definitely not the greatest though. Let's go ahead and get on to the next one, guys. So this one is kind of interesting. So this one really comes down to, again, perspective completely. Obviously, you want to see it from this perspective right here, because if you get any other perspective, it's clear as day that this is an optical illusion. Like, again, like I said, even if you see it from like that perspective, it looks okay, kind of maybe. But then once you get to this perspective, like top-down angle, it looks, I mean, it doesn't look that bad. Doesn't look great, but it doesn't look that bad from top-down angle. From this angle, yeah, no. That's not it, coach. But from this angle, I mean, with the correct, context here, you gotta see it kind of high up, though. You gotta see it high up. You gotta see it back. Like, if you're in the black back bleachers right here, maybe? I don't know, guys. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, though, of these optical illusions. If you guys want to see more videos like this, make sure to like and subscribe button down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.